Three people have been injured, two of them thought to be teachers in what is suspected to have been a stabbing at a school in Wales. Two air ambulances were sent to Amman Valley School in Amman, Carmarthenshire, and worried parents rushed to the scene. Police say they're not looking for anybody else in connection with the incident. I'm joined now by Wales Online reporter Liz Perkins. Good to have you with us, Liz. Can you tell us a little bit more about what we know of this incident?
Well, it was quite a shocking incident, wasn't it? There was a female teacher who was among three people who were stabbed. And as you alluded to, another teacher also appears to have been attacked in this incident. Apparently, there was two schoolgirls involved. And it's been suggested that the pupil who may have carried this out was new to the school itself. I should say that this school has got a really good reputation, so it was quite a surprise that a stabbing had taken place there. There were two air ambulances came to the scene and also 10 police cars and 5 to 6 ambulances as well. The scale of it was so surprising, and you had worried parents right outside the school who've been waiting anxiously for news. As you can imagine, it's caused such concern within the community.
In terms of an arrest, I mean, obviously it's always tricky, as you know, journalistically to say too much about that, but have the police revealed any details on that?
Not at the moment. They've just said that an arrest has been made. And what's interesting is that they've come out and said that the situation has been contained now. So that's taken a bit of the anxiety away. And in the last few moments, pupils have actually been allowed to leave the school. However, there are emergency services still on the site. So clearly, they're making sure that everything is safe right now, but it'll be interesting to see what the police say in due course.
We're used to seeing horrific stories, usually from the United States and places like that, of things that happen on schools or campus, and those stories we're all familiar with. Rarely do we see stuff like this in the United Kingdom. I know this is, thankfully, appears to be on a much smaller scale. I don't say that to undermine the severity or seriousness of what has clearly happened, but nonetheless, it's shocking. A school is a place of safety. A school is where kids are meant to feel safe, and where parents send their children knowing that they are in safe and capable hands. This would have been absolutely shocking the moment parents had heard that something like this was going on.
Absolutely, that's what they're saying. They thought that it was a safe environment to send the children to. You have to bear in mind that Amman is a very sort of quiet town. It's not some inner city place, you know. It is really tiny. It's a place that everybody knows each other. And you had parents that are saying, look, you know, we expect certain things like this happening in London or Manchester, and as you say, in the US, but it's not something that you imagine is going to happen in your own doorstep. I mean, this school used to at one time teach the former Welsh rugby international Shane Williams. I mean, you know, he wouldn't have gone to that school if it was a terrible school. It's known as a homely school. It's known as having a good reputation. So it is hugely surprising that something like this has happened. And you've got the Prime Minister speaking out about it, saying how shocked he is, and the First Minister as well. So clearly it shows the scale of it. You don't expect somewhere like Amman to be in the news for something like this at all.
Absolutely right. Listen, appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on with us.